Well, I just picked up a trunk load of perennials at Lowe's and it is pouring. I don't even know, like right now it just subsided, of course, now that I have everything packed in the car, but holy crap, I'm soaked. Most of it's for the place where I volunteer. Those back there are for me. This is the bog rosemary. And there. First is crazy flowery and the leaves are coming. Okay, it's been like 2 days since I last measured my hand next to the pin. That's big. Our fruit cocktail tree is blooming. There's the peach. There's the hyacinth by the mailbox next to the barberry. I think these are grape hyacinth. And the hostas are leafing out under the trees. And also weeds. Haven't had a chance to mulch. That's a lot of weeds. This is the weeping Higgin cherry that we just planted last year. It's about to explode with flowers. This is the forsythia, the apricot. These are the crocus bulbs that Valen and I planted in the fall or winter. The lilac really leafed out. Those are all for the place where I volunteer in these. So this is the mock orange. It's basically the gardenia for hardiness zones that can't handle a gardenia. It smells like a gardenia anyway to me. I'm just going to cut off any dead branches like here. These little bits are dry. They're not going to produce any flowers, so I mean they can just break off too pretty much, but I'm just going to cut off. There are already leaves here. Here's another one that's just dead, so I'm just going to cut that off. There's a little spider right here, so I'm just going to let him do his thing because he's eating the bugs that I don't like. Here are the seed pods from the mock orange from last year. But this branch is dead. I love how there's, it's multi-trunk, but like this trunk right here is dead, I think. Yeah, it's totally dead. This has leaves at the top, but see how this is crossing here? I'm trying to figure out what I should cut. I think I need to cut this, but this is part of this, and this is rubbing here anyway. So do I just cut it all the way off? I don't want to do that. So I'm deliberating. Well, I know I'm going to cut that one back here off. So I'll just get rid of it. And check this weird branch out. It just goes straight up for no reason. I think I'm going to cut it off. It's just the longest branch ever. There is life, but it's just weird. It doesn't fit the rest of the plant. Okay, so I think I'm just going to cut this piece right here, which was crossing and rubbing. I'm sitting here researching about these long stems, and I think they're water sprouts. See, they just go straight up. So I think I might cut them off. I don't know, I'm still researching on what to do. Okay, I'm not 100% sure if these are water sprouts, but I'm still going to cut them because they look strange. So I'm just going all the way down to the trunk, or to the main branch. So that was the right thing to do. Here's another view. Do you see these? They're just stick straight compared to the other ones. They just look awkward. Okay, so I'm just taking these weirdos down. One. to... There they are. I hope this was the right thing to do. I do think it looks a little more natural now. So now I'm just basically treating this like a hydrangea and deadheading the spent blooms down to a bud. Here you can see where I cut off some little seed pods down to where new growth is coming out. That one is crossing. Mock orange doesn't like to be pruned, so I'm really apprehensive about doing it, but at the same time I really want to just cut it all the way down, especially since there's some new growth down at the bottom there. I'm not going to do that. I really don't want to, but I think I'm going to cut this whole branch off. That's some nodes, even though I don't see any growth, because it's just rooting. There's some nodes right there, so I'm hoping it's going to grow outward and leave the other branches alone. Okay, that's the finished look. And crocus popped up. We planted it right here, along with the other ones I showed you earlier.